Now is the greatest time to use digital advertising to find employees. With all these layoffs that are happening, people are willing and ready to work for your business. In this video today, I'm going to let you guys know on how to set up a high-performing campaign quickly and easily right here on Google, so that way it can complement your Facebook ads that you're probably running to find employees, and you can run Google ads to find employees as well. I'm going to go through the targeting, the keywords, the ad copy, and everything in between in order for you to get employees fast for your business using Google Ads. Not only can we show up for people who are searching for jobs, we can also show up, pretty much all over the web as well, whether that be on various websites, on YouTube, and Gmail, and all that. So how we're going to set this up quickly and easily on Google, we're going to set up something called a Performance Max campaign. So what is a Performance Max campaign? So it's pretty much just you give Google a lot of different assets that I'm going to show you guys how to set up and write in the best way possible to attract the most employees possible. And what Google's going to do is it's going to mix and match the assets in the proper environment. So it's going to take your search assets, show them on search. It's going to take your display assets, show them on display. And we can also narrow down the targeting as well. That way people who are in specific industries who are looking for a job will see our ads as well. So let's go ahead and set it up. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to click on the new campaign button here. It's going to ask you for your objective. You can just click on leads for now. And then you're not going to see this part because you don't have conversion set up. And what we want to do here is click on Performance Max campaign. And we're going to name this one Jobs Performance. And then you can click on Continue. And then we're going to get to the bidding. So what do you want to focus on? So it's going to only really allow you to do conversions at the start. So I wouldn't recommend setting a target cost per acquisition because you don't know how much it is going to really cost you to get a conversion. Customer acquisition, while it would be nice to only bid for new customers, you're going to need to have a list of your old customers. So what you can actually do is if you do have a list of your employees, like let's say you have like over 1,000 plus employees because you need at least 1,000 members, you can upload it to ensure that your ads don't show to them again. But for now, if you don't have that kind of list, which most of you probably don't, we're gonna just leave this off. And then of course the campaign settings, you want to just only target the areas that you're targeting. So let's say we're gonna try to find people in Dallas, Texas. And then languages, so you can select English here. If you support more languages, of course you want to type that in here. And then automatically create assets. I don't usually trust the automatically created assets from Google, simply just because sometimes it can come up with the most wild things that would never convert. However, if you are crunched for time and you do want to trust the Google computers, you can test this for yourself as well. Ad schedule, we want to keep this at all day. So that way our ads are constantly running, so whenever people are searching for jobs, which can be at any time, and we don't have to worry about any of this next stuff. So you can click on next, and then it's going to say asset groups. So here's where we're going to actually give Google the assets that it needs. So we can just give it a simple name. We can just keep it at asset group 1 for now. The final URL, you just want to paste the URL of your website or your job posting page of where people can apply for a job. You just want to simply paste that here. So I'm just going to put in my website for now. So let's go into detail about the assets that you can add. So here you can add in a phone number. So if you want people to call you directly from the Google Ads, you can always just add in your phone number here. So images, you can add up to 20 different images to your ad. So what kind of images should you add? So images you can add of pictures of you and your team doing the work custom to your business. For now, if you want to use stock photos, you can, because you can just click on plus, click on free stock photos, and then let's say we're looking for, let's say a plumber. So we can just look up plumbers. And then you can use stock photos of plumbers doing work and things like that. But the best ones are, your actual employees that are working for you. Maybe if you have custom shirts, you have them wearing that. Pictures of you and your team, maybe not only just doing the work, but at social events as well. Things like that. The more images you have, the better. You want to give people a little bit of a glimpse of what it would be like to work with you, the people that they're working with, so that way, if they see the smiling faces, they see that you guys are enjoying the work that you guys do, they're more likely to work for you. Like how I enjoy making these videos, especially when you guys hit the like button. It really helps out. As you guys still see, I am a small YouTuber still, and anything I can do to help you guys grow your business will mean the world to me. And I want to make sure I'm on the right path of doing that and making the videos that you guys want to see. So by hitting a like and also subscribing as well, it'll let me know that I should keep making more of these videos, more of these helpful content for you. That's images. So logos is very self-explanatory. You can add up to 5 different images of your logo. So if you have a logo in different colors, different shapes, sizes, or different logos in general that still reflect your business, you can add that here. So now to videos. So you don't need videos per se in order to do this, but just keep in mind that this is the way that you would appear on YouTube videos. So I'm sure if you have YouTube, you'll see an ad that has like a video attached to it as well. This is what this is. So you can add up to 5 different videos. You can simply just add a video of just you just saying, "Hi, we're looking for a person who is a plumber. We offer these benefits. Here are the responsibilities. Come work for our team." A few snapshots of your team or your team saying, "Hey, come work for us." And also having like an interview of your current team members saying, "Oh, what it's like to work with you guys." And then make sure they emphasize the benefits, flexible scheduling if you add that, and how happy they are. Videos, just from your phone. They don't have to be professionally made, and I would say keep them under 2 minutes if you can. Authentic videos work a lot better than any automatically created video. So now we're going to get into the ad copy version of the Performance Max campaigns, and what do we need to write in order to get as many employees as possible. For the headlines, it's very, very simple. You just have to say the position that you're offering, opening or job or something like that. So if we're looking for a plumber, we can say something like plumber job openings. And then another headline we can use is plumber wanted. Or like you could just say like the pay that they can expect. So you can say something like 80K plus plumber job opening. Maybe you're looking for multiple different jobs. So if you're saying you're looking for a plumber and a technician, so you can say, technician wanted. So note that we only have 30 characters. So there's not much really that we can do. So we just want to say, get their attention, to say plumber wanted, or you can say the area that you're targeting. So we can say even Dallas plumber wanted. So it's like, oh, I'm in Dallas, I'm a plumber. And it's like, oh, they want me, they're looking for a job and stuff like that. Then you can say, 80K, you can add the pay range, and you can add the experience, 5+ year experience plumber. Yeah, so simple things just like that. It's very simple, just saying what you need. You can say the years of experience that you would want, or also the pay range. I think those would work best because that really targets the people, especially with the pay range. That'll probably grab their attention more. You can add up to 15 headlines. Adding at least like anywhere between 6 to 10 headlines is fine. If you have ideas to add up to 15, you can go with that as well. Just keep in mind that it's not like Google's going to show every single one of these headlines. They're probably just going to select the top like 4 or 5 and then show those the most prominently. And then one thing I do want to point out is as you're making these ads, you're going to see how it appears on YouTube, on Gmail, on search, on display, and on Discover as well. So you can see here how it looks on search, and you see urgent need for a plumber, 5+ year plumber needed, Dallas plumber, things like that. So you can see how your ads are going to look as you're setting it up. So I just went ahead and added images so that way you guys can see how these ads look when you do add images. So with long headlines, they're pretty much the same thing as headlines, but except you could just add a lot more detail. So you can add more detail on the pay, the benefits, and the things like that. So here's a long headline that you can use, and I want you guys to use this kind of as like a template of different things you can put in as a long headline. So 80K plus plumber job opening, get an interview within 24 hours, and then medical benefits, apply now. So pretty much you want to say something like, the pay. If you have a sign-on bonus, definitely say the sign-on bonus. say what you're looking for, say an interview can start fast. You can also say they could expect a job or start the job. So you could say start working in 5 days, start working in a week if that's possible in your industry. State, like highly sought out benefits that people would want, and then have a call to action. Apply now. So for the description, you can use this as a way to kind of add more details about a little bit more about your company and what can people expect when they're working with you. So if you didn't before, you can say, apply today and start in 1 week. You can say more of the benefits that people can expect. So let's say if you do like 401k matching, and then you can say be in a fulfilling career or advance your career, things like that. So you can say something along those lines. It's a little bit too long of a description, so we could just simply just put it as another description. So you can say join our growing team. You can put in join our friendly team. You can put in a lot of different things about joining the team and being a part of a community, being a part of, I would say, a greater mission to help the local community and things like that. So here you can also use the description to talk about the pay range, if you provide training, and if they need any experience. Also, a big thing, if they don't need experience, you can just say something like plumber wanted, no experience needed. So something like technician jobs, no experience needed. So saying that, you'll get a lot of people coming in that are like, oh, I want to be technician, and then I don't need any experience. Then you could use the description to talk about that you provide training, that you could start working and getting paid in a week, different things like that. So anything that could be used to entice the people to join your business. Keep in mind, guys, that we're not saying the responsibilities that people are going to have. That's going to be the job of your webpage. So whatever webpage you're leading them to, be sure to have the benefits there as well, but also be sure to have the responsibilities that they are going to be responsible for, because the point of the ad is just to get their attention and for them to click onto the page. On the page, they'll see the responsibilities. We don't have enough characters and we don't have enough different descriptions to list out the responsibilities here. So yeah, so that's all the written portion that it is, guys. So pretty much what we want to do is just say what we want, say the pay range, say when they can get an interview, say where they can start, and a call to action, apply today. So you can of course put your business name, and then site links. If you have different categories of job openings you want to advertise for, you can add them as site links as well. Simply click on plus and then you'll be able to add an asset of a site link, and then you could add a little bit more details to that. So again, you just want to keep on with the same thing. Benefits of working with you, that you guys are a fast growing team, that people like working with you, and for you guys to join, for the applicants to apply now or to apply today or call today to apply. And then you can also add a call to action. So of course, the one we want to click on is apply now. So that is pretty much making the ad, guys, but we're not done yet. So what we want to next do is create an audience signal. So that way we can reach the audience that we want to reach faster. So what we want to do is you can enter an audience name. We could just name it test. And you can add in a custom segment. So when we're creating a new custom segment, we can create a segment name. So we can type in plumber jobs. So you can add Google terms. You can say plumbing jobs near me. And then Google's going to also give you ideas. So something like this. You can see how many more ideas you get. And you can add all these different words. And then that way your ads are going to show to people who are searching for plumbing jobs or whatever you're hiring. You can click on save. And then if you have data, you can add that in as well. But most people aren't. But you can add in-market data as well. So what you can also add is something called employment. And then what you can do here is employment, and what's it going to do? It's going to show your ad to people who are interested in finding a job and enhancing their career, building a resume, things like that. So this way we can get our ads as targeted as possible by adding these audience signals. If after a couple weeks you're seeing that you're not getting much reach, you can always just X these out, and that could expand the reach as well. But you can always for most of the time, I see it's the keywords that are causing the reach to get slowed down. So I would just X out the keywords or add a lot more keywords for the most part. And that's all you need to do. Oh, stay, and then you click on save. And then here we can see here, this Google's going to give you an estimate, but just take that with a grain of salt. You can click on next. So we added in everything. It's going to suggest a budget. So do a budget that works best for you. Test it with at least $25 to $40 a day and see where that gets you. But however, if it is on the lower end, don't worry. You're still going to get clicks. You're still going to get people applying. So I would say start out with at least $20 a day. But the more budget you put in, the more you can expect to get from results. And then you click on next, and then all you have to do is just click publish, and your campaign is ready to go. So I'm not going to publish this yet because I am not running the actual campaign. But yeah, guys, that's all you got to do. And then, of course, you can, if as the final preview, you can see here YouTube, Gmail, display, and discover. You can also look at the ad strength to see, okay, how good am I doing? Usually, if you fill out everything, if you fill out all these different aspects, you should easily be able to get excellent. And Google's going to give you suggestions on how make it even better. But don't worry if it's just at good or even at average. That's not going to affect how your ads show or perform. Let this run for a couple weeks. See how many calls you get. See how many more employees that you get. If you do have conversion tracking, awesome. That way you can track how many conversions and calls this campaign is generating for you. You can just look at the assets, see which assets are getting the most impressions and things like that, and then optimizing the assets from there. But overall, setting up a campaign like this is going to give you a really good start. So if you want to learn how to find customers using Google Ads, click on the video up there, and I'm going to show you guys how to do just that. I'll see you guys in that video. Take care.